And the De Bortley Wines Run to the Roses set. The red light is on. It promises to be a great race. Ready now, racing. And Rothfire began brilliantly. So did Fun on the outside. Pelzer straight into the bridle. Third will let the 2 leaders go. Then North Pacific from American King's Legacy and Ole Kirk's last of all. As expected, they're going hard here, and Bowman takes Fun into a lead. A clear-cut lead. Outspeeds Rothfire to show the way by 3 lengths. 2 off to Pelzer, third, a length and a half, North Pacific. Then came American King's Legacy and Ole Kirk, about 9 lengths away at the rear. He is going along at lickety-split sectionals here, Fun, and out by 5 lengths on the Queenslander Rothfire. Then came Pelzer being nudged along. 2 off to North Pacific, 2 further back to American as they straighten up, and Fun in a 4-length leader. Bowman still sits pretty quiet. Rothfire's giving chase, serious chase. Fun coming back to Rothfire, clear from Pelzer. The Queenslander Rothfire laid it down to Fun and shot clear. Then Ole Kirk and North Pacific. He's a gun for hire. Rothfire puts pay to them in the run of the Rose. Ole Kirk best of the rest second. North Pacific third, Pelzer home into fourth. Well, Fun and at very quick sections, couldn't see it out from American and King's Legacy.
Well, stand up if you're a proud Queenslander. There's 2,000 new owners in this horse. They've given him a slot in the Everest. For my runners, Robert Heathcote, take a bow. Mel Sharp, who's down here with the horse, take a bow. Jimmy Byrne, cool as you like. Huey Bowman, you can do what you want. I'm going to wait. He's the real deal. Our first look at the great Queenslander beating Ole Kirk and North Pacific. What a carnival we have coming up.
Oh, what a win. First up from a spell, little Mr. Gallop or two with a little setback along the way. He's just got a high cruising speed and can sprint off it. Any horse that would have had to cart that field up to Fun, and they would have been feeling the pinch, I can tell you that much. But, oh, look, he's a Group 1 winner already at 1,400 metres. So, and being a gelding, wow. Well, I know Buffering was a superstar, but if this horse stays sound, he could be just as good as him. The Hawks pair were fantastic, the Team Hawks. Ole Kirk run home off that hot speed. North Pacific was fantastic. And I think he's into about $8, I think, for the Everest now, this horse. And why shouldn't he be? A 3-year-old with a high cruising speed, can sit on a speed and finish off like that. A superb performance.
Okay, Mel Sharp is down here. She is travelling with the horse for Robert Heathcote. We're just looking at him stride out one more time on the replay up on the big board. Mel Sharp, you have been to Dubai with Buffering. You've been around the country with Buffering. You're about to do it all over again with another horse.
Wow, just exciting to have another horse like this since Buffering, and today was just, I'm speechless, to be honest. I'm just excited for what's to come.
There were tears a moment ago, uncontrollable tears.
Just a little bit.
Did you cry like that with Buffering at any stage?
In Dubai, yes, because that's, you're on the international stage, but, this little horse, he just keeps, defying all the odds and taking that next step and, going through it all. It's just, this is the beginning, and there's just so much more to come.
Tell us about him, because we want to learn more about him. What is he like, this horse?
He's absolute gem, to be honest. He's a real dude. He's not much phases him, to be honest. He got off the float on Thursday and he had a nice spring in his step. This has been a massive team effort from everyone at home as well, doing all the long hours and everything. And, a big congrats to the Connections. This is overwhelming.
Did you and Jimmy talk much about it as Jimmy went out to ride this horse, about what Huey might do? Because as it turns out, Huey had one thing on his mind.
Yeah, didn't he ever? Rob had a really good lengthy chat with Jimmy prior coming to the races today, and we always said if Farnham wants to cross us and go, let him, and we'll just sit in behind him, don't expose him and have him where he's happy.
What about the improvement to come? Because there's another race in a fortnight, a little bit further, 1,400, but he's a Group 1 winner at 14.
Exactly, yeah, the Golden Rose. I think that honestly the horse has a lot more improvement because we missed that trial and he only had an exhibition gallop, so I think it's onwards and upwards with this lad.
Everest is looking good again.
It does indeed, doesn't it? Geez, that's exciting, isn't it?
How do you reckon the My Runners people would be thinking right now?
Oh, they'd be all pretty pumped. Not as pumped as I am, but Jesus.
Good on you. Good on you, Mel.
Thank you so much.
Get used to this. Mel Sharp.
Wow.
So, let me have a look. Duff, go through these with me. We have, we're just outside the track record. We've got a new race record. Minari ran 1:8:59. Rothfire's run 1:8:52. All our mob holds the track record at 1:8:39, just outside all our mob's track record, which has stood since 1997.